Yo, it's a
Yo,
sad day, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah, everything's
Is
good.
my mic making a sound?
Nah,
It's not?
you good. Nah, you good.
Alright. Ah, damn. Yeah, it's a sad day, man. I'm Eli.
And I'm Eddie.
We game and takes, man. Eddie with the naked face. He no longer looks like Jason Tatum. It's over with. For now.
For
But
now,
look, make sure y'all follow us on our social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to the channel, it's at Game of Takes. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to improve our channel as much as possible. And by you donating, that'll help greatly. You know what I'm saying? At Game of Takes. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We are on all of the following. Make sure I go check us out over there as well to expand your support. And also, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to us on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and support the journey. You know what I'm saying? But how you feeling, E?
I'm straight. New haircut. Definitely feeling straight. Um, I'm not really sad about anything because my team already got knocked out. So my time to be sad was last week, 2 weeks ago, however long ago it was. But yeah, bro. I mean, it is pretty sad in general. Yeah,
BBO was good, man.
they did have a great run. Um, But yeah, it's pretty sad to see what's going on over there in Boston / Miami. We got to touch upon that, Eli, because I'm not gonna say I don't. No one knew that the Heat was gonna win, but I can for sure say no one thought the Heat were gonna sweep these guys, bro. I know I didn't. There's no way that someone actually thought, without trolling, that the Miami Heat would sweep the Celtics, and that's what it's looking like because right now they're up 30 points and they're looking to go up 3-0. You
Absolutely.
know, man, bruh, Jason Tatum, Eli called it. I mean, he said I'm expecting a stinker. Eli was thinking more like maybe 1 or 2 games. We on the third stinker. I mean, Jason Tatum hasn't scored a basket in the fourth quarter yet through 3 games, bruh. 3 games. Like, and that's the guy we just vouched for, bro. You was just talking all good about this man. He just had one of the best, probably the best Game 7 of all time. And this is what he does.
Yeah.
Doesn't carry
And
his team.
yeah.
Doesn't set a better example. It's just not looking good all around. And it's not just him. I mean, having Robert Williams start out there is hurting them as well. He's obviously not helping on defense like he was last year. And Eli said, he pointed out to me, he said, he's been saying this for a long time. He sees the differences in between the defense ran by Joe Mazzulla and the defense ran by Udoka. I'm like, what I seen the difference as well, but not as much as Eli did. And now I'm seeing it because, bro, if these guys cannot play great defense against the Heat, and they have been going through it against teams that they should have beat, that just let me know, that just let me know where the Celtics is at right now, where the defense is at, how good Joe Mazzulla really is as a coach. Overrated? I don't think so, because no one really sits here and say Jason Tatum is the best player in the world. Besides that time he was on fire through the first couple games of the season. He is relatively a top 5 through 10 player in the league. I don't think no one can take that away from him, even with him being not that good. But let's not only throw the dirt on him because, like I just said, Robert Williams is not doing his job as the interior presence that he is. And Miami Heat ain't no three-point shooting team. Their best three-point shooters, Duncan Robinson and Tyler Herro. One is injured. The other one, he got paid and went missing, just like Jordan Poole. But just to close out on what I'm about to say, Jaylen Brown as well has not been playing up to his measure, and it's not looking like he's going to get paid the $250+ million max that he was supposed to get from winning All NBA second. I'm not saying he's playing bad, but he also isn't playing like, he's worth $250 million, like the extension bonus, but they still might end up giving it to him because Jaylen Brown on a different team can be problems for every team in the league. Jaylen Brown, even he can go somewhere like the Hawks and it'll still be a a real good problem for anybody in the league.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Celtics. And we gonna get into that. But first, is this the first topic we're gonna be discussing, or we just gonna go straight into that? We just gonna go straight into the Heat Celtics.
You could do what you want. Do what you want.
Look, the Celtics, they're done, man. They're done. Yeah. I had my doubts early on in the season. People looking at me crazy when I said Joe Mazzulla is not that good, bro. He was working with a team that just walked into this season remembering the same qualities that Ime Udoka taught them, and they were able to be a great offensive team. You know, I'm not taking anything away from him that he may have implemented into the offense, but as far as defense,
yeah,
it's not good. Making adjustments, not good. Joe Mazzulla is in a tough situation. He's the youngest head coach in the league. He's not even older than Al Horford, I don't think. Al Horford is out here co-coaching the team. It's him and Joe Mazzulla coaching the team, bro. Why is Al Horford coaching the team? It's not looking good for them. When they fired Ime Udoka, I just thought that was just too premature. Ime Udoka was a really good head coach. Jason Tatum and those guys, they believed in Ime Udoka as much as he believed in them. I don't think there's much belief in Joe Mazzulla. There's not. They don't look up to him in the way that they're supposed to as their head coach. They don't respect him like that. They respect him probably just as much as they respect each other as teammates. You know, they probably look at him as a teammate, even though he's the head coach. It's just not good. It's not good over there. It should be no reason they're down 3-0 to this Miami Heat team. I'm going to get into why the Miami Heat should not be doing this to this team. I mean, we all know they shouldn't be doing this to this team, but Joe Mazzulla's coaching is so bad that I'm going to read these stats off to y'all, bro. Look, and this was the same problem with the Bucks coaching. It was trash, bro. You know, nobody's making excuses. Giannis, he could have very well won the 2 games that he did participate in. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't help that the coaching was trash, right? Okay. In the first round, Jimmy Butler averaged 37 points on 59% shooting from the field and 44% shooting from 3, bro. In that series, the team as a whole, the Heat, they shot 45% from 3 and 51% from the field against the Bucks. In the next round, against Jimmy Butler's former head coach, who knows Jimmy Butler very well, guess what he averaged, Eddie? He averaged 24 points on 43% shooting from the field, 11% from 3.
So that's a 13-point drop, ladies and gentlemen, from the best team in the league, which is the Bucks, a 60-win team, to the New York Knicks, the 5th best team in the league, and what, a 46-win team?
Right. So the man went from 37 points, 59% shooting from the field, and 44% shooting from 3 in the first round against the Bucks to 24 points per game on 43% shooting from the field and 11% shooting from 3 against his former head coach, who was the coach of the Knicks. He shut that shit down like I thought he would. Jimmy Butler did not have a spectacular series in that series. And the team as a whole in that series, they shot 30% shooting. They shot 30% from 3 and 42% shooting from the field. So they had a terrible series and still were able to beat the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
That means that, you know, not to trigger any Miami Heat fans or anything, but that just means that you guys won because Jalen Brunson had a lack of help. To be honest, that's really what it made it seem. But I'm not making that about that. The thing that is about is simply our top tier teams have bad coaching, you know?
And I'm not discrediting them. Yeah, they still won, JB. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, and I never picked the Knicks for one moment to beat the Heat. That's not what I was doing. But I did say Jimmy Butler would not perform to the level he did against the Bucks, and he most certainly didn't. And he definitely wasn't better than Jalen Brunson in that series. You know what I'm saying? So look, we can say whatever we want. That was a part of good coaching as to why, and good adjustments why Jimmy Butler was not able to do what he did against the Bucks in the first round, and what he's doing now against the Celtics, which he upped right back to where he was in the first round, and he is now averaging 31 points against the Celtics on 48% shooting from the field and 40% shooting from three. So he's right back to where he was. And in this series right now, the team as a whole is shooting 49% from the field and 43% shooting from three. So they're right back to where they were in the first round. This is a product of terrible coaching. They're not defending Jimmy Butler the way they should. They got Derek White on this man, and he's getting torched. If Jrue Holiday cannot guard Jimmy Butler, how do you think Derek White is going to guard Jimmy Butler? How do you think that? In what world? Joe Mazzulla is not ready for this opportunity. I'm glad he got the opportunity to, as another black head coach in the league, but he's just not ready for the opportunity, bro. Look, he still got them to the ECF. Got to give him that credit, but I don't even want to say he did. I think the talent of them got them to the ECF, bro. Their talent. I'm not saying he did that. I can't, bro. I can't give that to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a team that had probably the best opposition to get to the finals, and they just didn't do it.
Bruh. Being that you said all that and you read off all that, I think a lot of people can agree with the fact that, you were simply just right, bro. The Celtics are not the same under Joe Mazzulla. They're not the same team. They're not the same beast. Jason Tatum not even is the same player. Neither is Jaylen Brown. These guys are just not the same under Joe Mazzulla, and it is because they don't respect him as much. We can tell. Whether they say they respect him or not, whether they sit up here and lie through their teeth and say, we respect Joe Mazzulla as a coach, we know they don't. Because if they did, it would be a lot of different things. We would see Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown guarding Jimmy Butler instead of Derek White. Yeah, Derek White is a good defender, but he isn't. He can possibly be argued as a better defender than Jaylen Brown, but is he a better defender than Jason Tatum? Fuck no. I mean, Jason Tatum he is registered 6'8", right? Or something like that, 6'7", 6'8". Brad Stevens said he grew 3 inches over the summer a few years ago, so 6'11". He does look particularly not that shorter than KD, but the fact of the being is that he is about the same size as Jimmy Butler, if not bigger. Why is he not guarding him? Why are you not making that switch, Mazzulla? And this is the kind of somewhat of the problem I had with Bulldozer and Bulldozer, whatever his name is, from the Bucks. Why are you not making switches for Giannis to guard Jimmy Butler? What is wrong with these good teams and these teams that fans pay so much money to come to those games that they make a lot of money because they're a good team right now, that you guys can't pay for a good coach to make smart adjustments? You got the Celtics, you guys had one. And what did you do? You fire him for a situation that doesn't concern basketball. Instead of being smart, you guys could have been well on your way to a championship right now. Could have got done with the Hawks faster than you guys already did. Plus the second round, got done with it faster. When you went to 7 in the second round with a team who simply just can't fuck with you. I didn't count the 76ers out. Don't get me wrong. I told Eli. I said this is going to be a good series. But they should have beat them. They should have beat them in 6. I'm saying, I'm going to go out there and say 5 they should have beat Philly in. I don't think anyone in the East should have gave this team trouble with what they have on offense and defense, but teams did. And the biggest team that's giving them trouble is the Heat, who went to 7 with them last year under Joe Mazzulla. And yes, they lost, but they still went 7. Then this year, they're on their way to sweeping them, bro. How does that make sense? Man, it's just I'm astonished. I'm shocked. The nerve, I don't know, bro. I don't even know what to say. I'm not even a Celtics fan.
It's just us ignoring the red flags, bro.
I know I definitely did for sure. Flags, bro. I know I did for sure.
I picked talent over reality.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The reality that this team has a lot of flaws, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out what those flaws are and exploit it and use it against them. And that's what's happening with the Heat. A really great coach, as we've seen, Eric Spoelstra, is able to expose the weaknesses that a team like the 76ers can do because their coaching is okay. You know what I'm saying? And their players don't show up in the right moments. A team like the Hawks, who just got a new coach, their team is all over the place. Their number one player really doesn't want to be there. Teams like that are not going to be able to expose. A team like the Heat with Eric Spoelstra and that toughness and that grit and grind, yeah, they can expose with the Celtics the weaknesses that the Celtics got, which are not weaknesses that are hard to exploit. There are not weaknesses hard to exploit. If you stop the Celtics from shooting threes, but they jack up a bunch of fucking threes, bro. That's their momentum right there. Jacking up threes, getting on the run in their transition. If you stop that, they're a really regular team, bro. They're not all of this shaped out to be. You know, I literally heard Eric Spoelstra say, "Stop them from shooting threes. If you stop them from shooting threes, we can win this game." That's all he said. Literally, he didn't say stop them from going to the paint. He didn't say stop. He didn't say stop Jason Tatum. He didn't say stop Jaylen Brown. He didn't say nothing. He said stop them from shooting threes, and they literally walked out with the win in the TD Garden. What was it on? What's today? Today is Sunday on Friday, bro.
Yeah, Friday. I mean, yeah, bro. And shit. Let me not take away from Eric Spoelstra, but I feel like I would have made that call myself. Like, if I'm thinking about it, if Jason Tatum don't got it going on in his hero ball situation, all you got to do is stop the rest of the team from shooting threes, to be honest, and that's it. You know, not taking nothing from Eric Spoelstra. He's a great coach, like you said, bro. I'm just saying it doesn't take a genius to figure out what Joe Mazzulla got these guys doing. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know, you can clearly see how to stop it. You know, and I think that's something they got to look. If they can come back 3-0, or if they want to, that's something they got to look forward to do. Be unpredictable and not be seen out, because teams that are predictable don't go nowhere. I mean, they don't, to be honest. And if they have, it's because that's just a situation of talent among talent on top of everything.
Eddie, what I told you, what did I tell you multiple times this season about the Warriors if they made it to the finals?
They would demolish the Celtics again.
I still believe that. Even with Jordan Poole playing trash, Klay Thompson playing trash, I think I ain't even gonna go back down that road. That's irrelevant. But
yeah.
This team, bro, like, and they walked into the season with a lot of the same issues that they had last year that they didn't fix. Jason Tatum's inconsistency, the predictableness. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of the same shit they wore, but it's not as bad as it is now. It's being magnified, and we've seen it at a worse scale than last year, bro. Playing down to the level of their competition really badly, bro. It's not good, bro. And this may we talking about the process being ended and that era of Joel Embiid and the process being done. Maybe it's looking that way for the Celtics. Who knows, bro? You know, all these opportunities, going to multiple Eastern Conference Finals, making it to the finals last year, having Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum together, and for so many years, contemplating on if you wanted to break them up, and then it finally came to a head where I made it to the finals with Ime Udoka. I fired him. Now I got this new coach. He fucking up what y'all got going on, the culture that y'all had going on, and now it's looking like you're about to lose to an AFC in 4 or 5 games.
Yo, honestly, bro, this is my message to the Celtics organization and, you know, to a few teams. Okay, the Celtics organization and the Bucks organization, and I'm gonna save that last one for another day. But those two in particular, since they've been brought up, you guys got to get some of those guys out of there. You need a new scenery, bro. Like you just said, we've seen the Celtics go to many ECFs since 2017. 2017 ECF, 2018 ECF, 20 ECF, and 2021 and 2. That's what, about 5-6. They need a point guard bad. To I don't think so. If they bring up the 6th man of the year, no, most improved. Malcolm Brogdon won most improved. No, 6th man.
6th man. Yeah. I kind of agree with BBO, bro. Malcolm Brogdon.
But it is only so much you can get, though. They have one of the best interior centers in the league, plus Jaylen Brown and Jason. It's only so much you could get. You feel me? Plus with really good bench.
When they got him, I'm thinking he gonna offer up like these point guard skills. That nigga ain't no point guard, bro.
Oh, Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, they was like, oh, right. They brought in Malcolm Brogdon because Marcus Smart not a shoot point guard. Then what
100%.
Is he not no 100%. Point guard, bro? All he do is jack up threes too. That dumbass jump shot he got, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Sticking his hands out, man. I hate the way he played, but I think his IQ low too, bro. I don't care.
What 100%. But yeah, I kind of agree with BVO too. Then, like, they should go out there. I say split it up, bro. Pick to invest your future in between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and go out there and get you a nice guard, bro. Because these two put together, I don't think it's gonna be it. I don't think they're gonna win a championship. They fucked it up in the last 2 years they had, bro. These were their 2 years, and they fucked it up both years. I say split these guys up. Try to
split who up?
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell no, bro. You know why you
They-
don't do that?
They're
Because
not winning with those two together.
they can't win with those two, bro. They can. It's just all coaching, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to do that. You don't want to let him go because you don't know if another superstar gonna walk through that door, bro. You have to keep that man. You have to keep Jaylen Brown. It can work. They went to the finals last year. They were up 2-1 against the defending champs. Yes, they
We didn't see teams went to one final. For example, we seen the Heat go to one finals. You know,
look, bro.
I gotta see. It's a testament, bro. I gotta see. You know, next year will really prove it for me, bro. I gotta see if they can get back to the level. If they get back to the finals next year, then that will let me know. But if they let's say they go down in the second round, I'm not a believer no more, bro. I just don't believe in them two being together. I love the way they play. They complement each other's game, bro. They're so similar. They play the game at the same pace. One is just a little more consistent, but his inconsistencies don't get talked about, and the other one is hella inconsistent, you know, and they get talked about a lot. That's just it to me. But you know, if that's how you feel, you know, I could respect that, bro. It would be tough to split them up, bro. They did just make the finals. Is all the testimony. We're gonna see.
They need a playmaker that can allow Tatum and JB to play their natural roles and score as a secondary playmaker.
Yeah. I could respect that too.
Because what's the name? Malcolm Brogdon, salute.
Yeah, he's not a playmaker.
6 man of the year. That nigga ain't no point guard, bro.
Yeah.
All he do is jack up shots, bro. The shots he take, we give Jordan Poole flack, but this man, whether they going or not, bro, I don't care if they go, bro. It's dumbass shots, bro. All the Celtics do is jack up threes, bro. Catch the ball, jack it up. That's it, bro. Ah, man, bro. It's frustrating to watch this team play basketball, bro. Honestly, bro.
Sometimes. But yeah, moving on, bro. Let's travel to the other side of the country real quick. You know, let's talk about what's going on in Denver and LA, man. I mean, let me read off a few things for you, bro. I want to show some love to some players, and I want to read off a few things. Now, LeBron James, bro, you know, when you just watching the game, it really scratch that, bro. Just in general, LeBron clearly isn't the same player in the playoffs as he once was. Like in his last two playoffs, you know, even against the Suns, he was but you know, he was coming off an injury. Plus, AD wasn't there. But even against the Suns, LeBron James wasn't looking so good in the playoffs. When you go back a year before that, 2020 was very good in the playoffs. But LeBron James, we can see him slowing down, bro. And yes, I get he's 38, but LeBron James is slowing down. I mean, the guy's shooting 15% from three this series and 18 in the playoffs, bro. He hasn't made a 3-point field goal in the last 2 minutes in the fourth quarter yet, bro. LeBron James, and then we see some people feel like it was a bad shot he took in game one. I felt like it was a hittable shot for LeBron. I can see why people say it was a bad shot, but LeBron to me is the second clutchest player of all time. Of course, the MJ being the clutchest of all time, or third, somewhere between there. That's a shot LeBron can hit, and I've seen him hit that shot. I've seen him hit way more difficult shots than that, if I'm being real, to be honest. But yeah, bro, this 15% from three is not going to do it, and this is a big reason why they're losing. He is trying to play defense a little more, but he is also giving up baskets because he's not as fast as guys like Jamal Murray. He shouldn't be guarding guys like that. LeBron isn't as good as on the perimeter anymore. I can see why people can say he can still play defense in the interior, but LeBron James is not as good as a perimeter defender no more. What are you about to say, Eli?
$125 to $95, bro.
Wait, what? Oh my
$125 to $95, bro.
He's still on the Celtics shit. All right, but yeah, LeBron has not been clutch this playoffs. As long as I've been watching basketball, I don't think I can say that for any year. I can say every year I've seen LeBron be an absolute beast in the clutch, come through. Every year I've been watching basketball, like to a point where I understand the game, which is since about 2011. I've seen LeBron hit countless clutch baskets in the playoffs. But yeah, bro, that's really the only problem with the Lakers right now, to be honest. And D'Angelo Russell, you've been shitty right now, bro. Your first couple games with the Lakers was good in the regular season, but right now in the playoffs, you're playing like shit. I would blame the fuck out of you. Shout out Austin Reeves. He's been hooping. He's been giving them 20 consistently the last 4 games. Shout out Rue. He's been hooping. My fault.
Rui Hachimura, man.
Hachimura, he's been hooping. You know, and let's talk about the best player for the team. Anthony Davis this series, 29 points per game, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, or 58 shooting from the field, 50 shooting from the 3, 86 from the free throw. I mean, we can't really take much from AD, but the fact that he isn't playing really good defense on Jokic. But then again, who can really guard Jokic in the league? Can you really blame Anthony Davis? Who can really guard the post moves that Jokic provides, bro, if I'm being honest? And then when I hope they can get it together, bro. I really do. If an East team, I got the Nuggets winning, but in the finals. But if an East team some way finds it to beat this team, I'll be very disappointed because I like all the teams in the West, preferably over the East. But moving on to the next team. That boy Jamal Murray. Eli was one of those guys early in the season saying, I don't know, Jamal Murray, he just don't look the same. And I can understand. He didn't look like the same guy, you know? I didn't say he was still good or anything, but I still had faith in him. You know, Eli was like, since he depends on his athleticism a lot, he didn't feel like he was going to be the same player. He's proving Eli wrong right now. I mean, he's averaging 35 points right now, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, with 3 steals, or 52 shooting from the field, 45 from the 3, and 93 from the free throw, bro. I mean, and he had a 30-point half. And get this, Eli, since 1996-97, there have only been 2 guys all time since that time to have as much 20-point quarters as Jamal Murray in the playoffs. Can you take a guess real quick?
You said say it again?
Since 96-97, there has only been 2 guys to have 2 or more 20-point quarters. Can you name those guys? Who would you think would be those guys in the
Charles
playoffs?
Barkley and Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is one of them. The second one is Allen Iverson, and the third one is Jamal Murray, bro. So this guy, he's beating all the odds, bro. This guy came off, an ACL injury, right?
Yeah.
ACL injury. He only averaged 20 points in the regular season. Honestly, bro, he wasn't looking as promising as he normally was. You know, we thought we wouldn't get 2020 Jamal. Yeah, I was just about to bring those guys up too. We really thought we wasn't going to get 2020 Jamal Murray. If anything, he's playing better than 2020 Jamal Murray. He's having an outstanding postseason. You can maybe make an argument from him being the best player on his team, but it's hard to argue him as the best player on his team over this guy right here, Nikola Jokic, bro. 27 points in this series with 15 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, or 52 from the field, 45 from the 3, 76 from the free throw, making him the only player in history, if he continues this in Game 4 tomorrow, to ever average this stat line in a playoff series ever. He would be making history, bro. Nikola Jokic is amazing, bro. And what is he doing right now is really great, bro. He's the best player in the playoffs. It's between him and JB, Jimmy Butler. You know, shout out to him. I also want to give a shout out to KP, Caldwell Pope. Feel me? Came from the Lakers to the Nuggets. Jokic is using him well. He's playing out of his mind right now. 15 points up, like 45 from the 3. You know, doing what he was doing in the regular season. He's doing his job. MPJ, 15 points off extreme good efficiency, which I said if the Nuggets wanted to win in the last stream, I said he has to come out and be the most efficient 3-level scorer that he's known to be. And that's what he's doing right now. And that's why that's a big reason why the Nuggets are up 3-0 right now. And Bruce Brown, that was JB who said it, or BVO?
That was JB who said.
Like JB said, Bruce Brown has been playing amazing this series as well. He's averaging 15. And then you got the rest of the bench players like Aaron Gordon and Jeff Green doing what they can do. You know, shout out to that whole team in general, bro. They're hooping. I'm not going to say they were underdogs, but I know for sure not a lot of people had the Nuggets doing this well this far in the playoffs, you know? Even though the odds did say that, but I don't think too many people had the Nuggets making the WCF because I think the odds had the Warriors over the Nuggets winning the championship, which was crazy before the second round started.
And they had the Suns beating them. They had the Lakers beating them.
The Suns were on top of them. The Celtics. I know most of the teams were on top of the Nuggets. That's all I know. I know the Heat and the Nuggets were the bottom 2 teams. And now look at this. They're about to make the finals. And they're about to sweep. Man, LeBron James about to get swept, man. Like, LeBron James and AD, bro. That's crazy, bro. Jason Tatum, the number 1 seed, right? They were number 2. About to get swept. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown about to get swept. Like, we got two superstar duos about to get swept, bro. I honestly can't believe this shit, bro.
This is just like I said. No, I didn't say this. I'm gonna say it now. The regular season is cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Try to stress this to people, bro. Oh, this team beat this team in the regular season. That mean they're gonna beat them if they meet up in the no. It don't mean that. You need to stop getting carried away with that because this playoffs has not gone the way that a lot of you I suppose have thought. Nobody thought the Heat were gonna be doing this. Nobody thought the Nuggets were gonna make it to the finals. I'm not gonna say nobody, but a lot, the wide majority. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised that they made it to the finals. I'm not. I'm not surprised they beat the Suns. Not surprised they're beating the Lakers. They're gonna probably sweep them in 5 or 4 games. I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm really surprised about is how good the Miami Heat team has been. Good enough to make it to the NBA Finals, which they are going to beat the Celtics. And I hope. Look, in my lifetime, I don't think there's gonna be a team to come back from 3-0. That is like crazy. That is worse than 3-1. Yeah, of course, obviously. I just don't think it's possible, especially if the only reason you could think a team will come back 3-0 is if you're looking at the games of that and say, oh yeah, this team, they're working with Sun, or they can expose Sun, or if you actually, but if you look at the games in its totality, bro, the Celtics are getting dominated, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Heat are way more comfortable, bro. The Heat have a better coach. It's no way that the Celtics are coming back 3-0. With the Lakers, look how these games, they can't guard Jamal Murray. They can't guard Nikola Jokic. I mean, and their coaching is better. It's just obvious. Eddie, your camera messed up. It's frozen. You know, it's just better. So I don't see the Lakers or the Celtics coming back 3-0. There won't be no Lakers and Celtics for the 13th time in NBA history. It's not gonna happen, bro. That's over with. We're gonna get the Nuggets and the Heat in the finals. And Eddie, there you go. And look, this something I told Eddie, bro. It is no disrespect, bro. This finals, bro, I'm interested in seeing the Nuggets. But the Nuggets and the Heat, that shit is gonna be a boring finals, bro. I'm just gonna keep all the way 100 with you, bro. And I don't think it's gonna be boring because it's the Nuggets in the finals. I mean, it was a lot of people wanted to see the Nuggets and the 76ers in the finals. I think that would have been entertaining. Big man versus big. There's no storyline in this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know that shit sound corny and whack that I'm saying. I know it does. But it just is what it is, bro. Look, I'm gonna watch it, bro. You know, it's definitely gonna beat them in the finals, bro. I mean, I think it's ridiculous for us to think that any one of these teams gonna come back 3-0. You know what I'm saying? We look at the circumstance, see how it's playing out. It ain't no way, bro. You know, unless motherfucker LeBron drop 50 every game, bro. You know?
Yeah, bro. I agree. This is gonna be. He got a chance to beat Denver. I mean, yeah, they made it to the finals.
Yeah, they made it to the finals, but I don't think that chance is very high.
Nah, I still got the and I did say that. I said it. That's how I felt. If Golden State didn't repeat, Denver was gonna win. Obviously, I didn't expect. I wouldn't say I didn't expect the Lakers to beat us. You know, Golden State, but it was definitely a thought in my mind. But I thought we had enough to win, and we didn't. But I didn't think the Lakers had enough to beat Denver, and they clearly don't. But yeah, bro, I agree, bro. This is gonna go down as the most boring finals. I thought 2020 took the cake. I mean, but this right here,
LeBron in it, you know,
it did. So it was somewhat interesting. Just like this one has Jokic and Jamal Murray, which is interesting. But then again, it's the other team in this play.
Even with Jokic and Jamal Murray, like people are now giving them their just due and now tuning into them. Like, it took the play, so I don't even think they're gonna like. Of course, we're gonna be interested in it, but it's just unfortunate, bro. This is not what I thought.
This is gonna go down, like I said, the most boring finals. I'm probably gonna clock in maybe 1 or 2 games just to see what Jokic is doing. I don't really have much interest in watching this. I would have loved to see the Celtics versus the Nuggets. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was the matchup that I wanted to see after I seen the Warriors get eliminated. You know, I'm not gonna say. Well, I am gonna say this. You know what? I wasn't really a fan of the whole Celtics Lakers thing. I felt like it would have been good. I would have watched it. Don't get me wrong. I would have watched every single game. But that's not just what I wanted to see. Just like I wasn't a fan, I didn't believe in the hype in the Lakers and the Nets. You know, that's not what I wanted to see. That ain't what I believed in, bro. But I will say this though, That would have definitely been a very good matchup between the Celtics and the Lakers. One that would have been remembered for a long time. And it's sad that they couldn't get this going. It would have been a lot on the line. Imagine if it went to Game 7. The NBA would have made so much money off a series like that goes to Game 7 for banner number 18, for championship number 5 for LeBron, for maybe Finals MVP number 1 for AD. Is a whole lot of bunch of shit. Redemption for Jason Tatum. A storyline that could have been wrote for the ages, something that could have been one of the greatest championships of all time for either side, especially for the Lakers, especially for LeBron and AD. But instead, we get the Miami Heat in the finals again, bro. Oh my God, we gotta watch Gabe Strus in the finals again. Start this time, bro. We gotta watch fucking Kyle Lowry on the Miami Heat in a Miami Heat jersey, bro. We gotta watch Jimmy Butler go out there and damn near kill himself just to play for this team, bro. I generally don't want to see that, bro. I see it. I've been seeing it enough.
Look,
I've been seeing it enough.
This is gonna be a mismatch. Like I said, when I broke down the terrible coaching of the Bucks and the Celtics, we seen Jimmy Butler go off. When he went up against a really good coach, he did not go off. Now, I'm not saying he won't go off against a good coach, Mike Malone. You know what I'm saying? But I just think what he was getting away with was a product of the coaches, bro, that he went up against. Mm-hmm. Mike Budenholzer, who has made a lot of the same mistakes for years, even when he won a championship, to be honest. He was the reason he won that championship, bro.
Yeah.
That's why they
it was the historic. If Giannis, we both know this, bro, because we talk about it a lot. If Giannis didn't have an all-time great historic finals run, he would have not won. The Bucks don't win that championship. If anything, they get swept. If Giannis just has let's say, a decent finals run, bro, where he's averaging about 25, maybe 12 rebounds, they getting swept, bro. They don't win a game out of the Suns. But because Giannis stepped up and averaged 35 and 15 and had one of the greatest finals runs of all time, that is the reason why they won, not because of Mike. And I had to realize that, bro. Mike is a decent coach, yeah. But, all right, so you see how me and Eli, we know Doc Rivers is a pretty good coach, when it comes to actually the game of basketball. But in general, when it comes to decision-making, he's not. And that's kind of what Mike is, bro. Instead, he's a little bit worse in terms of basketball, bro. The guy just isn't really a good coach, bro. And I had to come to realization on that.
Like I said, this is going to be a mismatch. The Nuggets is not the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? The Nuggets is not the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Look, and it may come off as if and I told Eddie, it may come off as if I want the Heat to lose or something, whatever. It's going to come off like that naturally. You know what I'm saying? But I just think the Nuggets are not these teams that don't have, what could I say, not mature, bro.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Not mature, coaching bad. Like, they don't have those issues. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And the way the Nuggets are defeating a team in the Lakers who have proven to be the best team in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? They're destroying them, bro. So I just gotta see it it's just how I see it, bro. The role players on the Heat are playing out of their minds. You know what I'm saying? But at what point do they come back down to earth like they did versus the Knicks? You know what I'm saying? Who is a team that is, we know what the Knicks are. But it took a solo effort by Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying, to keep them in the series. And like I said, Jimmy Butler was not great in that series by any stretch of the word. You know what I'm saying? And that series, in most people's eyes, would kind of shifted him out of the sole best player in the playoffs. Until now, we see he's woken back up for this series. Or was it a product of the coaching? You know what I'm saying?
I just want to shout out Mike Malone, bro. We seen he's a respectable coach, bro, and that's why they have made it this far, bro. And that's why they're gonna continue to dominate teams in the league, bro, especially when they're fully healthy. He's a disciplined coach. He's more respectable and more feared by his players than Joe Mazzulla and Mike. That's why we really got the Nuggets winning, bro. Cause like Eli said, bro, this nigga on some coach shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He basically came up with the whole reason why the Heat have made it this far, bro. Particularly because of the coach failing, bro. How bad the coaches have been. The two coaches in particular, and then when they actually faced a a good coach, a pretty good coach, a basketball coach, because he's been coaching teams for 15 years now. Tom Thibodeau has been coaching teams for 15 years now. He played good. They played good. Against Jimmy Butler. The only reason why they didn't win because Jalen Brunson's help. Now, when we put a good coach and a respectable coach like Mike Malone with Nikola Jokic, how good he's been playing, Bruce Brown, MPJ, Jamal Murray, their bench, Aaron Gordon, all these guys, bro, what's gonna happen? They're gonna win, bro. Probably in 5. You know what? I'm gonna say it in 5. I got the Nuggets in 5. I'll give the Heat 1 game. And one of the biggest reasons as well, aside from the coaching, is that Nikola Jokic is gonna dominate Bam, bro. You guys, bro, he's gonna abuse that man, bro. If this is what he doing to AD, man, you Heat fans is in for something, bro. I wanna congratulate y'all on making y'all first, second finals, in 3 years, but the Nuggets are winning their first championship all time, bro. I'm sorry to let y'all know that. I'm sorry.
Kev, you gotta stop this shit, man. For real, bro.
That's his burnout. I don't think he would have.
That ain't happening, bro. You know, I don't think you want to make that bet. I'm gonna spare you, bro. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
That ain't happening.
But you know what? Since you bring it up, bro. Me and Eli agreed on this, bro, right? Because Eli felt like if LeBron just straight up won his championship, with with some ease, he's not the greatest player of all time. But if LeBron finds a way to come back 3-0, goes on to win this next championship, and he's the bus driver, he's the best player. He has been the best player through the last 2 rounds. Then it would, fuck it being hard. He's undisputably the GOAT. But coming back 3-0, when LeBron came back 3-1, it had never been done in the finals, but it had been done 2 times previously in the playoffs, once by Steve Nash, and I forgot the other person. But it had been done before. Coming back 3-0 has never been done. Not in the playoffs, not in the finals. It has never been done, bro. For this to happen would be, I don't know, bro. Pigs would have to fly, bro. Honestly.
No. That's not even insanity, bro. It ain't happening unless this shit is like some weird shit. Unless this nigga motherfucking drop 50 every game. LeBron ain't the same. He's shooting terribly from 3. He jacking up shots. It ain't happening, bro. So yeah. If he go out there and try to do too much, he gonna end up making himself look worse, bro, as he already has, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gonna end up looking like he was in the beginning of the season, where his impact was at an all-time low. If he go out there trying to do too much to get them to win. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't happening that way. And I get all you saying. Yeah, if you do that, come back 3-0, win the chip, you know what I'm saying? That shifts his argument to another stratosphere, but it ain't going to happen, bro. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Coming back 3-0 is a phenomenal feat that I don't think in my lifetime is going to happen, bro. I really don't. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, bro, we get it, bro. People were saying the same shit in 2016. I generally do, bro. But this is a whole nother level, bro. With 3-1, you win 3 straight games. At this point, you have to win 4. You have to win 1 extra one. It's not the same shit. It's not the same situation. This is also a different team. So this would be, honestly, bro, this is also a different NBA as well. So, man, but what was the last thing I was about to say? I forgot. But yeah, bro, the chances are very slim. They're none, if anything. Man,
yeah, it's not looking good for them, man. And for where they came from the AFC, me and Eddie thought they weren't gonna make the play-in, bro. They played well, bro. I say that with a smile on my face, and I say that even though I was wrong, I say that with a smile on my face, bro. This team took a complete turnaround, bro. And they were the best team in the playoffs until they met up against the Nuggets, bro. The defense was the best. They were the best team since the All-Star break, and that carried all the way into the playoffs. And nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was giving them their credit for that until they beat the Warriors, bro, which I thought they were gonna do, like I predicted they were gonna do. So it's bittersweet for you Lakers fans. I look, it is what it is, bro. I thought this was gonna be a 50-50 series, and I was wrong, because the Lakers looked that good against the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? And I was wrong, bro. The Nuggets are really that team, and it's their time, bro. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. We know the bubble was not a fluke. They're going to the finals, and I think they're going to win it, bro. And I think Jokic going hoisted first Larry O'Brien, and his first Finals MVP.
Bill Russell, Finals
Bill
MVP.
Russell, Finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? So I look, I could be wrong. The Heat, hey, this could probably be one of the greatest storylines in NBA history. Oh, Jimmy Butler, the valiant effort. He carried a bunch of cab drivers and Uber drivers and plumbers and bus drivers to the finals and won it against the two-time MVP. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could be the case, but I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will not put your money on that. Y'all could sit up here and say, "Oh, the Heat, yeah, they got a chance. Yeah, they're gonna beat the Nuggets." Yeah, y'all bet you won't bet on that. You know what I'm saying? This is not the Celtics with a bad coach. This is not the Bucks with a bad coach. And Giannis playing what 2-3 games in the series. We can say whatever you want to say. That's the facts. You know, Giannis could have very well won the 2 games he played in, but the facts are he didn't play a full series. You know what I'm saying? And that is a very important thing. People like to scream, "Oh, Draymond Green didn't play in Game 5, but he played in Game 6 after that." You know what I'm saying? People look at those things that as they matter. You know what I'm saying? But look, here's the thing, bro. Like I said, the Nuggets they're not the team that the Celtics are. They're not the team that the Bucks are. They're definitely not the team the Knicks are. This is a team that has a very stable coach. You know what I'm saying? Not an unstable coach, Joe Mazzulla, getting all mad, going crazy on the media, losing his fucking mind like he got anger issues, like somebody hit him in the head. This is a coach who knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? This is a team that understands their roles. You know what I'm saying? And this is a team that is not, like I said, they're not those teams, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if okay, they beat the Suns, right? And we weren't believers of that. We obviously weren't. But we do know that if the Suns were to match up with a team like the Heat, it would get ugly, bro. Whether the Heat, yeah, they can play defense, bro, but it would have been ugly. The only reason why the Nuggets were able to beat them was because they were better offensively and defensively. So if the Nuggets could beat a team like that, who they're better on both ends, imagine a team who they're probably somewhat as good on both ends on defense, to be honest, because Bam isn't the same defender, Jimmy isn't the same defender, but those guys still play defense. And aside from those two, nobody else can play defense on that team.
I mean, Jimmy Butler probably been, if not AD, he been the best defender in this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It's definitely been AD.
It's been AD for sure, but
I say JV after. I say JV after. Vanderbilt is definitely after.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, him in there too. Yeah.
I just don't. Okay, I'm not saying Jimmy Butler don't play defense, but I don't think he's as good as he normally was. Teams don't win game on paper. He does.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, I get what you said, JB. That it. But look, we just gotta see it, right? Right? We just gotta see it. Look, I picked the Celtics. I picked talent over all the red flags I saw. Now I said I thought talent would prevail, and it didn't. But with this team, I'm not just dependent on talent. That's what you gotta realize. This team has a lot of things that they can go to, not just relying on talent or relying on one thing what can I say? Overusing one major asset that they got. No. This team has multiple things that the Heat are going to have to worry about, not just talent like the Celtics. You know, the Celtics barely squeak by the 76ers, bro. They win 6 games with the Hawks, things like that. We seen the Nuggets handle business exactly the way they're supposed to as the number 1 seed. So there's not many things you can look and point to the Nuggets and say, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't know if they can do this against the Heat." Nah, not really, bro. It's going to be a mismatch, and I don't want to hear nobody crying. Oh, I don't want to hear none of that. You know, this team has proven themselves. The Heat, they have proven themselves to be a finals team. They're in the finals, so when they get mopped, I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, bro, you guys were number 1 seed last year, so you know, you guys obviously can hoop. But there were teams you guys shouldn't have beat, which we gave y'all credit for. The Bucks, like, feel me? Eli wasn't really easy on Giannis, but he definitely wasn't as hard on him as me. Pause. We're gonna take a pause for that real quick. But yeah, bro, I was, you know, cooking Giannis for that. You know, he should have won at least one of those 2 games. He couldn't, and I gave credit.
That's a W comment right there. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. That's something that you got to put on the end of. And this player is something you definitely got to put on the end of the Heat every time you bring them up. You cannot count them out, bro.
But yeah, damn, yeah, you know, we definitely gave y'all credit for a lot for beating the teams y'all did. You know, especially these two teams right here, the first and second seed. But we're not about to act like you guys are scrubs. You guys been battling in the playoffs for years now. You know, since 2020, you about to go to your second final, so it's not like you guys are scrubs. Plus, you guys were first seed last year, 2 finals appearances. We get y'all. You know, we give y'all respect, but don't sit up here and act like you guys are like ultimately the worst team to ever make a finals.
And I got to get a Heat this credit, bro, because this is a little bit of history that I think is going to be hard to touch again. They're the first playing team to make the finals, bro.
Oh, yeah. And I believe since 2000, because the Knicks, they made it in 99. They're the first team since 1999 who were 8th seed, 7th or 8th seed or lower to make the finals.
I don't think that's going to be duplicated in a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be another
team.
That's what, 24 years? It's going to be another 24 years before that happens. Maybe even double, maybe 48. Who knows? But I just know we're not getting that far. Because, bro, the way teams are nowadays, they're just so good. Back then, it was different because there were good players in the league, but it was all separated. A lot of the good players are on the same team nowadays, so it's different.
It's incredible, bro. Gotta give him the credit. Gotta give Jimmy Butler his credit. He turned into an absolute bona fide superstar in this playoffs. He's shattered a lot of teams' hopes and dreams. He has been the villain, man. You know what I'm saying? He put on that villain persona, man. He been crushing a lot of
bro,
crushing hearts, man, and he been killing a lot of people 1v1. Grant Williams, Derek White, and Drew Holiday.
Listen, this is something I gotta say, bro. That I just realized just now, literally in these past couple seconds, that since 2020 he would have beaten the guys who have won the last 5 MVPs, bro. If he beats Jokic in this finals, he would have beaten the last 5 MVPs, bro. Well, the last 3 guys to have won the last 5 MVPs, my fault. On top of beating the defensive player of the year of last year through these last couple years and a bunch of other guys, bro. Like Jimmy Butler, he will be remembered when he retires as, you know, one of those guys, you know, like who was a dog, you know, but I don't think he really gets into that conversation, you know, like that top 30. He probably retires 40 through 50, but if I'm being honest, he's gonna be remembered as a dog. That's something I gotta respect about that. Whether he wins,
that KD couldn't do, my nigga.
Sadly, bro, it kind of breaks my heart too, because it's like, how can someone like Jimmy Butler, bro, can't shoot 3 for shit? He got that dog in him, bro. Compared to KD, he got a pussy in him, bro. A cat. He's a cat, bro.
Damn, that's harsh. But yeah, man. The Nuggets, like I said, I think they're gonna beat the Heat soundly. And Nikola Jokic needs his credit as well. If not Jimmy Butler, he has been the best player in playoffs. People are now getting to see him on the grand stage. There's announcers saying, "Wow, I've been sleeping on this dude. I didn't know he was this good." And not like commentators who covered the game for many, many years who did not know he was this good. And a whole 82-game season just passed, and this man was in the MVP race. And they're talking about, wow, I didn't know he was this good. It's stuff like that going on, yeah. You know, he's getting picked last on the All-Star starting lineup. God. You know what I'm saying? I get it's an All-Star game, but let's not forget that he was picked last by who? LeBron?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. The disrespect. But he's gonna get his credit if he wins this championship. Now, there was something said by KCP, Eddie. He said that Nikola Jokic, the difference between Nikola Jokic and LeBron James is that LeBron James can jump higher than him. What do you think about that?
There's a couple other differences, but I think for the most part that's a fact, bro. I think Nikola Jokic shoots the 3 a little bit more better, but other than that, bro, yeah, I mean, the offensive capability of what both those guys can do is honestly amongst the greatest ever. I think Jokic is going to go down as the best offensive player of all time. LeBron is that, if not in the conversation, definitely top 3, top 5, the lowest. He's definitely in that conversation. So why not agree with that? I mean, that's it. That's about it. That separates those guys. Both got really good post game. You know, can, like I said, pass the ball on a high level, can rebound the ball on a great level. They've been like for most of part of their career, they've been those consistent scorers who they don't have to give you like 30 a game. They give you 25 to 26 to 27 points a game to be effective with their 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 10 rebounds, and their 7 assists, bro. And that's what both those guys do. LeBron, you know, he has a couple seasons scoring 30, I think about 30 a game. But for the most part, when he won his championships, LeBron was a 25, 26 point per game guy, bro, when he was winning his rings, besides the 2016 3-1 comeback. And that was still 29. It was almost 30. So LeBron James, you know, and Nikola Jokic are very comparable and similar players, bro. To be honest, that's about it. The athleticism and the 3-point shot really separates them. And Jokic is even all that good from the 3. I just think he's a little bit better. That's it.
Take it how you want it. I know people get in their feelings, and it's just this contagious feeling of, oh, this guy can't be better than that guy from back in the day, and he can't know what ain't know what. It's a lot of that's been going on for years in history. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it in depth, bro, KCP, I think he's on to something.
He's played with both of them.
He's played both of them. So what can we say? He's very bold to say that because, of course, you're going to get a lot of backlash from angry LeBron James, little kid fans, you know what I'm saying? But I can see what he's saying, bro. Jokic's impact is great. And what Eddie means by when he says offensive play doesn't mean just score, because there's more things that go on offense. Offensive player meaning what you do on offense, passing, scoring, all of the things that contribute to offense. What are you doing? And Jokic is the best at that right now in the NBA. And you know, you can make conversations for Steph and Giannis. Luka. You can make conversations for the Luka. You can make those conversations, but as it currently stands, Jokic is the best at that. His impact on his team is great. Last year, people wanted to slander him for not making it past the first round with what he had. Aaron Gordon was averaging 15 points. You know.
Yeah, bro. The guy averaged real. He averaged 30, bro. Jokic averaged 30 in the first round against the champions, bro, who were still playing really elite defense then. What more do you want him to do, to be honest, bro? You know, and the last thing I want to say about that is that about this is you know, I mean, look how better KCP did get playing under Nikola Jokic, bro. He's putting up career numbers under Nikola Jokic compared to when he was playing in LA. So it's not like it's a crazy thing to say, bro, how they both impact the game in the same type of way.
Yeah, Jokic's impact is generational, bro. No other player, and here's why the comparison is not crazy. What other player outside of LeBron James has been doing that? Having impact on the team as great as that? Jokic. That's it. As far as facilitating the offense, as far as setting his guys up, you know what I'm saying, scoring, rebounding, assisting.
On an official level as well. On an official level, because when we say that, guys might say, "Oh, Russell Westbrook, bro." Nah, bro. No. All praise to Russell Westbrook. He had a good playoff run, good 5 games. But come on, let's be honest, bro. At that level, at the level where that Nikola Jokic is performing, well,
every time the man dropped a triple-double this year, what was their record? Like they had less than 5 losses, bro. Every time he dropped a triple-double this year, but niggas like Kendrick Perkins, he paying his stats. Jokic is a good player.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Because I said this about Bron. I seen some stat lines about with Bron, and I felt like some of them were padding stats, because I seen some of those games, and those games he was in when he's down 30 and there's 2 minutes, a minute and a half left, and he's still scoring the ball. You know, that's how I feel. I think Jokic. I think all players do that. But when it comes to it mattering the most, dropping triple doubles, LeBron James and Nikola Jokic do it when they have to, because they have guys who have not been on the level that other players have been for other players' teams, you know, other superstars' teams. And those two guys have had to pick up the slack for their teams for years now, you know. Well, LeBron for over a decade, and Nikola Jokic is looking like it's going to be that as well in terms of getting a rebound and playmaking the ball. No one can do that on his team as well as he can, or anywhere near, or even on a good level. There's no really good rebounder on that team but Jokic.
This is elevation, bro. Giannis, I hope you listening. Jokic on your ass, bro.
I mean, shit.
Might take your spot too. So I hope you listening, bro. Hope you listening. What you think about that? What you said?
I mean, you know how I felt. I felt Jokic was already the best player. But if he wins the championship and Finals MVP, what can anyone else say? I mean, he won 2 of the last 3 MVPs plus a championship and a Finals MVP. How can you not argue him the greatest? Like I said the greatest. Oh my God, the best player in the league. You know what I meant. Bro. You know what I meant. But like, bro, remember what I told you a couple years ago when I said if Giannis, I felt like Giannis was the best player when he won his 2 MVPs, when he won that Defensive Player of the Year. When he won his championship, I said, if he wins this, he's the best player in the league. Did I not tell you that? I said, I don't care about LeBron. I don't care about Steph. I don't care what Steph was doing in 2021. I don't care what no one else was. Well, yeah, that year. If he gets this, he's the best player, bro. He did, and people were still not calling him the best player. I'm like, bro, so he wins the MVP. He's not the best player. He wins the championship. He's still not the best player. But if LeBron wins the MVP, he's the best player. If LeBron wins the Finals MVP, he's the best player. So which one is it? JB? I think he said he's the best player if he wins. Let's see what he says though. But yeah, bro, Jokic would have to have been the best player. I think like 2021 playoffs is not 2021 playoffs. Like the start of the 2022 season is when I gave him the nod for the best player. That's just how I felt, bro. I felt like this guy. I was seeing the greatest peak in basketball history. You know, that's just me. You know, especially I know the greatest peak since I've been alive. You know, LeBron James is relatively the only person close, or even if you want to say better, the only person who had a better peak in recent time than Nikola Jokic. You know, in the last I'll say since I'm 19 years old, going on 20. So in the last 20 years, I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen anyone who had a greater peak than Nikola Jokic, regular season wise. And if you want to throw playoffs into that, since him winning his MVP, bro, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry to tell you. The stats prove it. His overall play prove it. And the only person who can say they have is LeBron James with his 2009 to 2013 peak. Honestly, the second greatest peak of basketball I've ever seen all time, bro. Well, I've heard all time. Michael Jordan, of course, has the greatest peak of all time, 88 to 93. Honestly, was a beast through those times. LeBron James, 09 to 13. And now could be Nikola Jokic from 21 to who knows when.
Well, make sure y'all take a shot of 5 hour energy when this finals start with the Heat and the Nuggets.
A shot of 5 hour energy.
Look, drink some coffee. Do what you got to do to stay.
Couple cups. You're gonna need a couple cups.
It's gonna be a Floyd Money Mayweather fight, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. So just get prepared. I could be wrong, but I'm not enthused. I'm not excited. None of that, bro. It's cool, bro. And I hate to sound like I'm raining on somebody's parade, but yeah, it's not that. But James Harden, bro. Titties over titles. Shout out to Ticket. You know, he coined that. James Harden want to go back to Houston, bro. James Harden is an all-time great shooting guard. He's definitely top 10. Arguably, and I say that strongly, arguably top 5. But definitely top 10. James Harden has chosen titties over titles. He want to go back to Houston and average 30, jack up shots, and just mess up what they got a good coach over there. Ime got the job. They got young players over there. He want to go over there and mess up the beginning of something that could be great potentially for that team. And Houston is wanting to allow that by bringing this man back to relive the glory days when he was averaging 30 and getting bounced out in the second and third round. You know what I'm saying? Not getting to the finals, missing 29. His team missing 29 straight threes. You know what I'm saying? They want to go back to just get reminded by that. But this time he want to go with a team that has far less. Where he's in a winning situation. He want to go back to Houston and play hero ball, bro. James Harden is the most overrated superstar in NBA history, bro. Nobody can tell me otherwise, bro. He is the most overrated superstar in NBA history. I don't think it's a debate. I don't think it's a debate. When you think about the conversation that was being had that he's a better scorer than Kobe and Jordan, this is shit they were saying in 2018 and 2019. Are you crazy? Are you out your mind, bro? This is what they were saying on First Take. Oh, I think James Harden is a more prolific scorer than Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
all of this shit that was said.
That
bro.
one is memorable. That one's memorable.
Stephen A. and Max Kellerman just saying shit, man. He go to the playoffs and he not nearly as good as what he was in the regular season. Not.
Oh man.
The man has been a perennial choker, underperformer, whatever you want to say, bro. Whatever you want to cap for, bro. Perennial, he has been trash. Perennial, he has been a bag of shake that ass in the playoffs, bro.
Bro, but how is it so many times though? Like sometimes I genuinely wake up and I say, how the fuck how do you choke so many times in the playoffs, James Harden? So I'm so dead ass too. Like some days I wake up, think about basketball, and I'm like, well, how the fuck does James Harden choke consistently in the playoffs this many times, bro? Like he just did it again for the billionth time, bro. How many times I'm gonna see this? He's generally one of the worst superstars of all time, bro. I'm talking about guys who are consistently a superstar for a long time, like James Harden has been, and he's generally one of the worst ones. I think for sure he's in that conversation for he is one of the most overrated superstars. I might not like this. I throw AI into that conversation too, and maybe T-Mac. That's how I feel. But it's a couple other guys. But James Harden is definitely the front runner for that MVP. No lie. Well, I'll call that MOP, most overrated player all time.
James Harden. Time out, bro. You ain't gonna get away with that. You think you gonna sneak that in? I ain't gonna let's see it.
What?
Nigga, I'm gonna cook your motherfucking ass every time you say this shit, man. AI not no overrated superstar, man.
Overrated.
Cut it out, bro.
He choked a lot. He took his man. He took the Bucks to the finals. You talking about one run though, Eli?
Yeah, I'm talking about one great run to the finals.
It was
and
it was a good run.
And he beat Shaq and Kobe in one game, and they didn't get beat by anybody in the Western Conference.
Very inefficient. Yeah.
Let's put that into perspective. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
and
the
most unbeatable team got beat three times in 2018 by this choke artist we're talking about. So. Yeah. Look at you, stuck.
I ain't stuck, bro. I ain't stuck. Because you know why? You know why? James Harden had better help, and they with a better record. Allen Iverson had who was his second best scorer? His second best scorer averaged fucking 13 points. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Better. Listen,
now what? I ain't stuck. Look,
I'm trying to talk. You
hey, bro.
He had better offensive help. No lie. Eric Gordon and Chris Paul, definitely. But in terms of defense, AI had a better defensive team, no lie. Because Clint Capella.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. But offense matter, and that's why he had to score so many points. You're like, he inefficient. Who was scoring, bro? His second best score averaged 12, 13 points, bro.
Okay, yeah, true. Second best score averaged 12, 13 points. You talking about some other shit. That's how I feel. I feel he's overrated.
All right, we going. Hey, I'm just saying. Every time
we got a common enemy right now.
Every time he said, I'm gonna put your face on the grill like this, sizzle, nigga.
You got a common enemy right now. It's James Harden, bro. James Harden.
Yeah, bro.
James Harden, bro, don't go back there, bro. You're gonna ruin them young niggas shit they got going on and all that shit over there. Bro, just stay where you at. You in a winning situation. All you needed to do was just play one more good game and you would have probably been in the running for a championship right now. But since you didn't, that's what happens, you know, since you want to be, like you said, a perennial choke artist, bro. You know, that's what you do. So live with it. Go to sleep with it at night, cherish it. Continue doing it, retire with it, and yeah, bro. You can't just be bouncing from team to team. You was mad with Houston at first. Now bro.
All right, man. Yeah, like I said, bro. James Harden, he don't want to be the best, bro. You know, he don't want to win a championship. Clearly, he jumped out of the Nets when they had a good situation over there. He didn't want to be patient. He went to the 76ers. He jumped on that bandwagon. That didn't go too well for him. Got his ass bounced out last year. Got his ass destroyed this year in the second round of 7 games. he just not that guy, bro. And it really don't pain me to say this, bro. Cause I mess with prime James Harden, bro. He was a beast, you know, in the regular season, he was a beast. But when it came to the playoffs, every time, bro, healthy or not, just not him at all.
He definitely has more bad series than good series for sure. I can.
Sad,
Huh?
and I think it all start with. I think we all remember this. I think we all remember this infamous statement. Oh, block by Ginobili. That's where it all started, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I think
where it all
started a
started,
little
bro.
before that. I feel like he was no help in the finals either. That OKC finals, he wasn't no help. But you know, we're not gonna judge his career off that because he wasn't a starter then. But yeah, that's a good ass point, bro. I remember watching that game too. Like, damn, this ain't got blocked by a 38-year-old man, bro. Like,
in the clutch too, man.
I did fuck with James Harden around that time too, because I heard like at that time they were dumb shit. You know, it was a lot of Warriors hype at that time. Like, oh, Klay Thompson's a better shooting guard than James Harden. That was going around. I don't know if you remember that shit, but that's like blasphemous, bro. To be honest, it really was. And I didn't like that, so I fuck with Harden, bro. I really did. But it's like, bro, you can't continue to fuck with a guy who just doesn't show up because then he makes you look bad. And looking bad in basketball, bro, where you a fan, that shit is one of the worst feelings ever, bro. Like, oh, look at your boy. He getting shitted on by this and this and that. That shit is a bad feeling, bro. And honestly, bro, James Harden, he brings that shit every time. The guy just doesn't show up, bro. He just doesn't. It's not. There's not even a James Harden hate train. It's just talking the truth, bro. He wants to go and ruin the franchise that he brought to life once again. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you know, it's titties over titles, man. That's what he decided to do. He want to live the vida loca over there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Get fat, get his stomach, get his waist wider. You know what I'm saying? Do all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. If that's what you want to live, how you want to live your basketball career, then hey, kudos to you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
And this is to all NBA players, bro. Like, you know, you guys like to make up excuses for yourselves sometimes, bro, when you guys do perform bad. And James Harden is one of those guys, bro. Like, just take the blame, bro. You will sit here, some of you guys sit here and say in a press conference like, oh, you know, I did my part. I did as good as I could do. No, you didn't, bro. Stop sitting up here and lying. You didn't do what you were supposed to do as the player that people know you in the league, a superstar, one of the best players in the league. You guys be sitting up here making up excuses for yourself, bro. Like, and that's why I had to give, you know, I had to take some shit off of Giannis because, bro, he didn't make not one excuse for himself, bro. He sat up there and said it. He said, we lose, bro. You know, I didn't play as good as I did, just like he did in 2019. What did he come out and do 2 years later? He won a championship. He kept building. You know, guys got to take responsibility like that, bro. LeBron James even did it before. Like, I just don't like the NBA players that do shit like that. They come out and act like they didn't do nothing wrong. I don't like that.
Not taking accountability is a very contagious thing in the league. But let me ask you this, man. Let's get off of the negativity with that clown. We got 2 more topics we're going to discuss. We're going to get y'all up out of here. First, we're going to talk about Victor Wembanyama, bro. And there's several things I want to touch on with him. You know what I'm saying? First, I'm going to ask you this. Who's a better prospect? Him or LeBron James? That was a discussion.
Okay.
Of course, we weren't alive when LeBron James hype was, you know, there wasn't no social media.
No, we were. We just damn, we weren't.
Now, we were. Yeah, we weren't. No, I was. I probably was about 3 months old or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, bro, we had a video on this. You know, we touched upon this. One of our first videos, in fact, it did pretty decent for at the time. So, bro, listen. The fact that you guys are sitting up here comparing this guy to a 3-time LeBron James won 3 of 4 high school national championships, bro, in his time there. Was a superstar every year through his 4 years in high school. Was phenomenal. Is a high school phenom. His jersey will forever be in those Irish. What is the school called again? What is the school called again?
St. Vincent St. Mary.
Yeah, St. Vincent St. Mary Raptors. He's a legend in Ohio in general, bro. And the fact that you guys are comparing a guy like Wembanyama, which I can see the hype. Don't get me wrong, bro. But I'm going by what has been proven and what LeBron James did in high school, and he didn't even need to go to college. The only reason Wembanyama didn't go to college is because where he grew, where he's from, bro. They don't normally. Luka didn't go to college either. Those guys don't go to college. They just play Euro ball until they're old enough to into the NBA, bro. That's what they do. So therefore, LeBron James, when you even go back and watch his highlights, they're more mesmerizing than what Victor Wembanyama is doing. To me, that's just how I feel. The athleticism that a 16-year-old kid, there's highlights from when he was 16, 15 years old. The athleticism he displayed as a 15-year-old kid was honestly amazing, and it has never been seen before since then, bro. And the way that he was playing.
Oh, no, nah, you can't say that.
Yeah, I can't say that. I can't say
Niggas
that.
on your wiz.
Yeah, bro. I can't say that. But from the stature of his size, how high he was jumping, how he couldn't even shoot at that time. LeBron James, when he got to the NBA, he wasn't really a shooter, but he was shooting in high school and shit. So, bro, LeBron was all around amazing back then. Bro. So then why didn't we hype Luka this much then? Luka was dominating Euro basketball.
League, MVP and all that, All-Star, whatever he was over there.
Exactly. Is it only because he's 7'2"? Come on, bro. Just because, man, it is different rules. Don't get me wrong, bro. I do get it. What he can do is amazing. I'm not saying that, but LeBron James won 3 national champions, bro. Playing against the best talent in the damn nation, in the country. And he was number 1, not only in basketball, which I mentioned in the video, but he was also the number 1 ranked wide receiver, bro. Football player in general, in the country. He was number 1 ranked in 2 different sports, bro. I don't think people understand how rare that is, bro. I can see that. Eli, I can see that. He is playing, but I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I don't know.
Who's he playing, bro?
yeah. I was about to say I don't know. I don't think so.
Who's he playing, bro?
Because before LeBron James was the number 1 ranked basketball player, there was is it Lenny Wilkins? I think it is. Yeah, Lenny Wilkins. He was like, they talking about he was like a phenom as well, bro. A crazy high school basketball player. He was number 1 before LeBron. So, man, LeBron has some comp, bro. And we know how high school basketball get, Eli. We know how that shit get.
Look, bro. Wembanyama, the reason why people are saying he's a greater prospect is because, for one, the scariness of his potential and the physical dimensions and all of that. That's why people are saying he's a better prospect than LeBron James. It's just, you take a look at the kid, his game, it's the upside. That's why people were saying that. But if you remember in its totality, which I wasn't live for this, so I can't really say too much on it, but all I do know is LeBron James, his high school games were on national television. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. He was just a phenom, bro. He came into the league with the expectations of being the chosen one, the next Michael Jordan. Wembanyama doesn't have that pressure on his back, but people are saying that he's gonna be potentially the greatest of all time, which is it's really crazy expectation to put on a kid of this age, but he's welcoming it. He's welcoming the expectations. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. Hopefully he's strong enough to hold those expectations on his shoulder, because with expectations comes a lot of nasty, disgusting criticism. And will he fold under that? I hope not, because I want him to be great. He does have a lot of upside, bro. But in terms of who's the better prospect, I got to give it to LeBron James, bro. Way more pressure he still feels to this day. Pressure that he had when he was 16 years old. If this guy was over here in the United States, maybe things would be different. A lot of people would know him, and maybe that hype would be to a grander scheme like it was for LeBron James. If this 7'5" guy was in high school playing and got drafted out of high school, maybe his hype would be as good as LeBron James. But the thing is, he's over there. He's not over here, so it's different, you know? And even over there, he's getting that hype. So we got to put that into perspective. If he was over here and he was getting the hype over here, it probably would be bigger and grander than LeBron James. It would be hyping the guy up more than that.
Oh.
And he would be getting more expectations. You know? There's no 7'5" guys over here doing what he doing.
Yeah. What JB was saying, right? He said more comp. You comparing high school talent to the second toughest league in the world? Y'all youngers gotta stop. Bro, look who was in LeBron James' draft class, bro. Look at the guys who was in his draft class. He was playing those guys when he was about 15, 16 years old in high school games. Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Oak Hill Academy. All these guys he were playing, bro.
And you
One of
can't
the
tell me
greatest players of all.
them guys. I ain't gonna say it, bro. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, the
LeBron,
Euro League is tough. I know that, but
LeBron would have been dominating that Euro League at that age too. If Luka Doncic could do it, I know LeBron James could do it. I'm sorry because their games are similar. So if he
so
can do
KD
it,
and that motherfucker too, bro. I don't know how good
yeah,
he was coming straight out of high school, but
bro,
I know he was
KD.
good in college, bro.
That 1 year in college KD had is one of the best of all time, bro. The
You know
guy
what I'm
was
saying? But
really
look,
dominant.
I ain't gonna shit on them dudes and just say anybody can get dumped over
Yeah,
there
we're
and
not
be
saying
great.
that. But
I ain't gonna do all that.
come
But
on, bro.
LeBron James played against really good competition, and this
Maybe.
kid, look, look. I'm not gonna speak on it. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I do. But we're not gonna say and act like this man's competition is like this crazy shit. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, it's the Euro League. That's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? But until he gets to the NBA, we won't know. We're gonna know based off what LeBron James done, competition he played, and he came over here, he did his thing. You know, I don't know. You know, if you want to dissect the game, dissect his game and dissect his shooting splits, then that's into a different conversation. Yeah, I'm not going to win with that because he's not going to look like the player. He's not gonna seem like the player that y'all think when I start breaking down his numbers. I'm giving him his credit for what I see. Because if I start breaking down his numbers, it's not gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know, so I'm just giving him credit for what I see. I think he can be great. He's under Greg Popovich. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good for his career. You know, and I think Greg Popovich is gonna do something that he's not gonna like, and that's limit him. Greg Popovich is an old school coach. Not gonna like this guy behind the perimeter. That's just what it is.
Oh, so
his game is gonna change drastically.
Wait, you don't think Pop he's a good selection for him? You don't think that?
No, I'm not saying that. I think Pop is an old school coach. I think he's gonna change a lot in this man's game. This man is not gonna be able to do the things that he like to do over there in the Euro League. He's not gonna be able to do that because he said he didn't like his coaches limiting him. And Greg Popovich is a coach that's old school, and I think maybe he might limit this guy. He's not gonna have him behind the perimeter shooting threes and dribbling and all. I don't think he's gonna have him doing that. You know, that's just my personal opinion, bro. It's look, he's a really good player, bro. As far as his potential goes, like I said, the sky's the limit. Who knows? Number one pick, we see a lot of number one picks ain't pan out. He a big dude, big feet, you know what I'm saying? 7'5".
We do know the greatest number one pick who did pan out, though. We do know.
Yeah. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? So, look, if he living up, look, he's being compared to him, they're saying he's going to be the greatest of all time and all that. He's welcoming the hype, like I said.
You know, you want to know what I think? I think people like this guy, and they think so much of this guy because who's the last 7-footer to do what this guy could do? Kevin Durant. And these guys what do they like to do with Kevin Durant, Eli?
Yeah, like, they glaze him a lot, man. They glaze him a lot, man.
So now, if we get a little bit taller, a guy who's
a
lot taller, yeah,
and almost a foot taller than KD.
Yeah, he's almost a foot taller and can do the same things as KD. You know, of course, you're gonna see the glazing and all this. The European way of basketball is different from it. We know that, bro. There's a lot of different rules.
Yeah, absolutely, it's tougher. It's more physical. Doesn't mean it's more skill. It's not more skill. It's more physical. You gotta put that into perspective.
JB,
and Luka said that. Luka said it's not more skill, but it's definitely more physical. You don't get away with a lot over there. You do get away with a lot over there as far as physicality goes.
JB, LeBron numbers in high school wasn't even like crazy absurd. They were good though. They were really good, but it wasn't crazy absurd. It was like along the lines of like 27 a game, shit like that. So if you're telling me that Luka could win an MVP at 16 years old in the Euro League, and you don't think LeBron James could do shit like that, bro? That's insane, bro. I'm just keeping it. I'm being honest, bro. That's insane. Because LeBron in his second year was averaging 31, bro. In the NBA, the best league in the world, bro. At 19 years old.
Exactly, Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Man. It's just opinion, though. Hey, I look. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But Wembanyama, bro. Number one of the Spurs. I hope it panned out for him. He's gonna be under Greg Popovich. That might be a clash of heads because I think Greg is going to limit him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But look, the kid is not a better prospect than LeBron. I think that's a stretch. I just can't give him that. I can't. I get the upside and all that, but I just can't give him that. But moving on from that.
Last topic.
Yeah, last topic. It's about your team, man.
Damn.
Is the dynasty over, man? Is it over, man? Once and for all, man?
since a dynasty got to consist of like the same guys, I think so. Because if me, man, I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding. And I know I said Jordan Poole is overpaid, bro, but I still want to keep him because then again, who's gonna look to carry our future? Who I'm gonna look to? Moses Moody? No disrespect, but Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, fucking James Wiseman is
Moses
gone.
Moody, if he get more minutes, you don't know what he could be.
No, yeah, no,
the minutes he did play, the shots he did take, he was making them.
Yeah, the guy could hoop, bro. I'm not saying that. He's had a hella athletic too. I think people sleep on that because sometimes they be putting him at the power forward at like 6'4", 6'5". So it'd be crazy, but. Yeah, I think the dynasty is officially over. With the way Klay Thompson is playing, not it. Draymond Green just isn't the same guy. And if there's no Warriors dynasty without those two guys for sure, I think there's times where you could replace them with certain guys and they still win a championship. Like, if you replace Draymond with someone last year, because he wasn't really much of a help, we know that. We can replace him,
but
in the finals
he had his impact.
Yeah, some impact in the playoffs, but if you replace him with a guy who's somewhat, have that somewhat similar impact, they will win. But without those guys in general, there's no 4 championships in total without those two guys. So, and if those guys go, which I feel like they're the two biggest problems in the system alongside Jordan Poole, then there's definitely no system. I mean, there's definitely no dynasty in Golden State. So, RIP to the dynasty. And last year, really, this playoffs right here against the Lakers really showed it to me because I don't think Klay Thompson is really going to be able to ever go back to what he was like after that. It was some signs. It really was. And now that Draymond Green isn't as good as he is defensively, that let me know that he's never going back as well. Even thus making the second team all defense, which I know you guys might say that Dylan Brooks made it too, bro. So don't try to gas that shit.
Yeah, man. I think the dynasty may be over. You consider Bob Myers one of the integral parts of making a lot of these trades and all of these transactions.
Yeah, he was a genius, bro. He did his.
One of the best GMs, probably the greatest GM of the 2010s. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing, bro. He got them KD. He made a lot of good moves that was conducive to the team and helped them win championships.
He also
considered the fact that he's leaving. That's one thing. Then you got Draymond. I think he said he's gonna announce on this podcast whether he leave or not. But his contract's up. He could opt in or opt out. Who knows what he's gonna do? Jordan Poole, he got that big money, but he's not playing right. He's regressed to a very high degree. Steph Curry still playing at a superstar level, you know what I'm saying? So I will get why they want to put some pieces next to him to make them a championship team. And then Andrew Wiggins still there, very reliable player. He came off a layoff and still played well. You want to keep him. I'm really just talking about the 3 key guys here, Steph, Klay, and Draymond. Everybody outside of it is outside of it. A dynasty starts with them. Steph, Klay, and Draymond, and Klay is not the same player like you said. Klay is on the downside. I've been seeing that since he's been back. He's been on and off, especially last year. He was very inconsistent last year. He got a little better this year. Had a couple games we got hot, and then in the Lakers series, he didn't get hot at all. I think he had 30 one time, and then after that, every other game he was just trash. So it's like Klay Thompson's not the same player. He's not the same defender he is. He getting broke off on defense. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Klay Thompson was a pretty good defender, but I used to say this to Eddie that he's guarding Steph Curry's assignments and stuff, but he was getting his ass broke off on defense by Kyrie Irving, getting his legs broken, shit, man. Like, come on,
it's Kyrie though, bro. To be fair, it is Kyrie, so we get it, bro. But it's true.
Yeah, I mean, he never been, but he always showed tremendous effort. That's why people
definitely
credit for that. So I get it, but. Even now it's worse, but I mean he can't guard a stick, man. I mean it's crazy. His 3-point, he just jacking up threes. He's not moving off. He's not moving how he used to. He's not like how Steph Curry is he's so relentless on trying to get open. Yeah. Klay Thompson don't do that no more. It used to be just dumb, running around. Right? No matter what, they keep running, and he's not doing that no more. He just take the ball, he just jack up a 3. He don't even try to create his own space no more.
It was one thing to have Draymond Green, who's not that good of a ball handler, and still like they were able to run around. Now they have Jordan Poole, who I think is one of the best. even though he does some of the same moves, I feel like he's still one of the best ball handlers in the league, bro. He can still, you feel me, control the ball. Now that they have a guy like that, you know, Curry still does it, but Klay should be running around as well, you know, running the play. Now that that's happening, Draymond Green can be one of those guys setting the screens, and we know he's pretty, you know, he's pretty bulked up here. You know, he's a bigger guy, so he can set screens through those systems like that, while Kevon Looney setting the other screen for Steph, off ball screen. So there's a whole lot of things that could have been done, but yeah, there's not really much to say. Going back to Bob Myers, he was, you know, aside from Steph Curry. This doesn't start without Bob Myers at all, because any other GM probably gets rid of Steph. There's no dynasty right there. Any other GM trades Klay in that package as well that they were going to send Klay with, and probably don't even pick up. It's a whole lot of things, you know. And that's just how time works, you know. That's how the timeline works and shit. A different GM probably picks someone else. You know, there's a whole bunch of shit, but it started with Bob Myers, and Steph carried it, and you know, Klay came in, helped. Dre came in, helped. They all pushed it up, you know, pushed up the fort and had a strong fort. But it is time that it's done.
Yeah, it's over with, and it was great, bro. And they were a tough out for the Lakers, despite it being this his game. The Warriors culture is just tough, man. I gotta give them credit for that. As much as I hated them, man. I hated them in this series so bad, bro. Like, yeah, I don't understand, but they just tough, man. You gotta give them that respect, bro. They kept fighting and fighting and fighting, bro. And if that series would have went home, look, there was a lot of people saying that game 7 was not gonna be good for the Lakers, you know. And that's how good they are at home. That's how good that home court advantage is for them, man. They tough, man. You know what I'm saying? And I overlooked that, but I think the dynasty is over, man. I think they gotta close the book on that, and it's been great, bro. But I'm really interested in seeing what they could do to put alongside Steph Curry, because we know he's not going nowhere. And where Draymond will go. If he go to the Lakers, man. Draymond go to the Lakers, man. Man, that is some meat rotting, man. If he go to the Lakers, man.
But he wouldn't need it. That would be so terrible, bro. With like AD not being able to shoot, Draymond not being able to shoot, and LeBron James not being able to shoot would be so bad, bro.
If people really said that Draymond should go to the Lakers, man. I really don't get that, bro.
But you know, it's one of those cases of, I'm not gonna lie, like just making excuses for like Steph. Like they hate Steph so much, they'll say, oh, if such and such had Draymond, Klay, all this and that, it would be different. It's just situations like that sometimes, bro. It happens to a lot of players, bro. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't get it, bro. And it's something else I want to talk about just briefly, bro, before we get out of here, bro. This narrative that LeBron James, and I saw this on Facebook. I just gotta, because LeBron James decided to leave the Cavs and then go to Miami, then leave Miami, go back to Cleveland, and then go from Cleveland to the Lakers. That he can't be Kobe and Jordan, because Jordan and Kobe, they stayed on their team and won the chip, bro.
Kobe won his.
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. Bro. It's a strong possibility that if LeBron Ramon James, if he stayed on the Cleveland Cavaliers from when he was drafted to right now, his career will end up like Damian Lillard, 0 rings, bro. That's a strong possibility, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for people to say, oh, the man, he team hopping to go get a championship, bro, we have to put into perspective that a little bit of luck went into Michael Jordan's situation to be able to have drafted Scottie Pippen, who developed into what he was, you know what I'm saying, and be able to get players around him that can help him win the championship, bro. Not everybody has that. Not everybody has that. Is fortunate of that. I mean, not everybody's fortunate of that, bro. A little bit of luck go into that shit, bro. I'm not saying he got lucky and won championship. No, I'm saying that LeBron James' front office in Cleveland was fucking dumb and terrible, bro. Very selfish, bro. Not doing the right things to make them a championship team. So for him to go and pursue a championship, people would have scolded him if he didn't win a championship, bro. He did what was right for his career to go get a championship, bro. And what he did, he came back and fulfilled his not even the obligation. He didn't have to come back to Cleveland when niggas a championship. He did that. So for people to discredit him because he went to a different team to put himself in a better situation to win a championship, it's dumb, bro. It's really dumb.
bro, who even made that? This man only played for 3 teams his whole career. Kareem played for 2. Like, he won more championships when he had a super team than when he didn't, bro. So let's come on, bro. Let's be fair, bro. MJ played for 2 teams. All LeBron did was play for one more team, and he won a championship with every single team he was with. Unlike Michael Jordan. So let's be fair right here, bro. I mostly agree with everything you said. I feel like they weren't really a good front office for sure. The only thing I have to differ in is that I feel like they had the right role player pieces around them. They just didn't have that one star. That was about it for them to be a championship. And I don't know, maybe I don't know. A timeline where LeBron James doesn't win a ring is kind of weird to me. I know for sure if he stays there his whole career, he has the most MVPs of all time, bro. That motherfucker probably have like 8 or 9 MVPs. The only reason why he didn't have more in Cleveland because he had to share with Kyrie and Love and then bro. Bro. I feel like there's no way, no organization is that bad to the point where they couldn't bring. Because this is just how I feel. If he's winning 66 games, consistently making it to the conference finals, all he needed was one really good player to come to Cleveland, and that's it. They had the right pieces. Mo Williams off the bench, good scorer. Zalgiris still a decent rebounder. Like they had decent pieces, bro. They just needed that one star. But in terms of everything, they weren't drafting right. They weren't bringing the right guys in right. So yeah, I agree with that.
That narrative is just as stupid as he's what is it? Oh, he's 4-6 in the finals.
Oh my God.
Whatever dumbass shit.
No. They say 4, 6-1 or 4-5-1 or some shit like that.
I don't know, man. Whatever the stupid shit they say, it's stupid, man. We act like all right. I get it if you hold it out against him because they compare him to MJ. Okay, whatever. But if you just compare him to anybody else, bro, or you trying to put somebody else over him, it's just a stupid argument to begin with, bro. It's just because the man got a losing record in the finals, bro. The man won 4 championships, bro. What is okay? He went to how many? What 10? Whatever. Because he lost. But when you start putting context on shit, then that's when they want to get in their feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? We put context on everything else. We put context on Jordan for when he lost to the Pistons. We put context on things like that. When it comes to LeBron, we ain't putting context on it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's just weird, bro. I just keep it unbiased, bro. I think Jordan the GOAT, but that's what we not finna do is just create these stupid narratives, bro. And the man right now is 38 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's 38 years old. The man was just the AC, and they went all the way to the conference finals, bro. Come on, man. I just gotta call it how I see it, bro. I have to, bro. It's getting ridiculous at this point, bro. They talking about LeBron choked away the game. The man is 38 years old. If this was Michael Jordan in the conference finals and he didn't make it, or niggas would not be saying nothing, bro. Niggas would not be saying nothing, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. He was on the Wizards and niggas act like that didn't happen, bro. LeBron 38 years old and being great, and we got everything bad to say in the world, but he don't fucking do what y'all want him to do at 38 years old.
And it's like, bro, we know that he's not playing as good as he normally is, but he's still playing on a high level, bro. We not, we get it, bro. We just call shit how we see it, bro. LeBron is not the same guy on the scoring end. We see that, but he's still doing everything else pretty good, bro. And that's what we give him credit for. But we just calling the game how we see it, bro. If LeBron is selling one night, we're gonna call it how we see it. That's just how we see the game, bro. But if he's not, we're gonna let you know. Like Eli said, bro. Imagine if that was MJ and come on, bro. In the Wizards uniform, we do tend to act like sometimes that him in the Wizards uniform did not happen.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, bro. Look, man. This man retired, man. Look, he going out to the Nuggets. I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think that championship window is closed. It's done. You know what I'm saying? He's old. He's not the same player no more. He don't have the same bounce no more. He just not the same player. It's coming to a head, bro. But I will say this, bro. LeBron James is the second greatest player of all time. I don't want to hear no fucking Kobe. I don't want to hear no Kareem. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't want to hear it. There is no argument for Kobe being over LeBron. There is no argument for Kobe being over LeBron. I don't give a fuck, man. You could make an argument for Kareem, but I still don't think he over LeBron. That's it. That is it. If you say anything other than that, you hating, bro. You got some type of hate in your heart for LeBron. You got some type of bias. I don't know, bro. But that man, when it comes to legacy, bro, he's the only nigga that's close to Michael Jordan, bro. And it's not close, but he's the only nigga that's close. Come on, man. Gotta keep it 100. Jordan wouldn't have got the same treatment, JB. Stop. Come on, man. He would not have got the same treatment.
He's already not getting the same treatment, bro, because LeBron is in the playoffs at 38. MJ didn't even make the playoffs. He's in the WCF at 38. MJ didn't even make the playoffs, bro. He's not getting the same treatment. The only people that give him the same treatment are the LeBron fans, and they tend to get biased with. It's like both sides are very biased, bro.
Yeah, I'm straight, man. I'm just passionate about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I just don't like the bias shit. I don't like the little weirdos, or I don't even know why I pay.
It's both sides, bro. That's what we're saying. It's both LeBron fans and MJ fans. Y'all really screw this shit up for everyone else, bro. Y'all not the only fan bases that act crazy, bro. We get it. Steph fans as well. Multiple other fans, bro. But you guys tend to always. The situation is always these two guys, and y'all lopsided about it, bro. And it's like you guys should just be fans of the game. Y'all judging basketball from today's point of view. What does that even mean, bro?
I'm judging it based off of, this is the best way I could put it. I'm judging it based off of old media, bro. Because old media was there. And this is how they talk about Michael Jordan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Old media do not, it's like this man had no flaws, bro. It's like, oh, he could do no wrong. Like, that's how old media is painting the picture. New media don't do that. Old media was there. So they got a better perspective of what it was like back then. And this is the shit they do. They act like the Wizards they act like if this man was 38 years old, went to the conference finals, none of the old media would have been like, oh, he's not playing up to. No, they wouldn't have been doing that, bro. It would have just been an achievement that he's there. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan at this age was able to do this, but they would have left the ugly parts out.
Like they already do.
LeBron, they're going to bring up the ugly parts. That's how it's going to be, bro. So it's, if these hypothetical scenarios, what if, and hypothetical scenarios, and if what's if name,
He's saying the what if shit, bro, that we was talking, like, we didn't, what ifs are we talking about, though? We talking about straight truth, bro. Like, no one talks about the Wizards days, bro, but the LeBron fans that be trying to bring it up. No one generally talks about it. And I think he was pretty decent there, but if I'm going to really talk about it, he didn't make the playoffs. LeBron is making the playoffs at age 38. He is in the conference final.
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron better make the playoffs with a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. He that is what he got. But the WCF, and you said, the
and shit, it was the 8th seed or whatever. What it was, 7 or 8? What?
8th, 7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but the odds did have them lose. Like you said, the odds had them losing. And what they did, they overcame the odds twice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
and if MJ overcame odds twice, come on, bro. We know how that would be. Well, damn, there's an F right there. My fault, JB, my fault.
But yeah, man, look. It was a great show. We're going to close out right here. We're going to have more for y'all probably early this
Friday.
Week or, be it Friday. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to donate to the channel, y'all can donate at Game It Takes, man. Follow us at all of the following: Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, man. Keep supporting the channel. We're trying to grow our channel, man. We need all the support that we can get. We're trying our best, man. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Make sure I hit the like button, most definitely, to put the algorithm, in our sites, you know what I'm saying, and support the journey, man. And with that being said, man, I'm Eli.
And I'm Eddie.
And we out.